So guys,
Yeah.
you guys are
what are
pretty
we
cool.
doing?
So we're gonna chat. Are you guys like down for that?
chats.
Yeah.
We have Branden. Obviously, give it up for Branden.
Yeah.
We got
What's up,
JD
guys?
in the house. Give it up for JD. And we got the lovely Avery.
Hey.
How great is Avery?
Wait, speaking of Avery.
Oh, gosh.
And speaking of karaoke or whatever.
Okay.
Don't you know a rap?
Oh, which one?
Did you see her eye twitch when
She
you
goes,
said that?
she wipes the
It's on
eyebrow.
camera. I hope that's on camera.
I mean, I do know rap, but
Do
Are you gonna do
I
it?
don't think they want to hear it.
Oh,
She said
God,
she said she
get it
doesn't
up.
think you guys want to hear her rap.
Do you guys want to hear her rap?
I do.
I want to hear her
Wait,
rap.
I
You
want to
guys
know
wanna-
which
Let's do
one.
it.
What
Prove
is it? Can you prove it?
Do you need a fat beat? You need me to drop a beat?
Yeah, drop the beat.
Okay, hold on. How fast?
kind of beat?
What's the tempo?
The phenomenon read.
Phenomena.
Phenomenon.
I'll never be the same. Whoa, my heart's forever changed. I know the old me is over and buried in the grave. I'll never be the same cause.
Oh, that was so good.
You were close. I think my fat beat messed her up.
Yeah,
Hey, give it up.
did
Give it up
mess
for
me
Avery.
up.
Give it up for Avery.
I think
why they didn't put
Branden
me
did
on
a
the
little
worship team.
freestyle there, kind of threw her off.
Yeah.
Come on
were
now.
Yeah,
Got in
yeah.
my head.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
That was pretty good.
Wow,
Thanks.
great job, Avery. We all have different
Way to
talents.
upstage
you know?
us.
Yeah,
I did it for my
seriously.
mom, and I did really good.
Maybe
so.
we should get Avery to rap that part.
Can
Let's
she?
do it.
Can she? Okay.
Like tonight, live?
Okay.
Also, guys, who's coming to McDonald's later?
me.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's gonna be great. Gonna be partying.
Amazing. Amazing.
Can't
okay.
wait.
It's going to be fun.
Well, guys, we all obviously these three people are amazing. Am I right?
So are you.
Am I right? Thank you, Branden.
You're awesome.
But we all have different life experience. We're different ages, different stages in life per
Why'd
se.
you look at me?
Sorry, Branden, but a little different. So can we
You're
just
old.
start out by can you share what age you currently are?
Yeah.
And then your favorite age thus far. Okay. Who wants
Starting
to start?
with you.
Me? I start? Okay, fine. I'm 25. Let's go. And you have to pick an age other than the current age, okay? Like, that's just
Wait,
a
I thought
little
you
rule
were.
I made up.
I thought you were 26.
I'm 25.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
So, there you have it.
Still old.
Yeah, wow, okay. My favorite age thus far would have to be, I'm gonna say 16. Jocelyn.
Who's 16?
Yeah, raise your hand if you're 16. I think it's, okay, here's a quick reason.
Judah.
Quick reason, I think, yeah, wow. I think it's cool because, like, you're finally, like, you get, like, a little bit of independence. Like, some of you
Whoa,
can drive.
did you tell us to give an explanation?
Yeah, a little, just
Oh, really?
tiny, just
Oh.
tiny bit.
Oh, okay.
I just think you could drive.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, thanks,
Take your
JD.
moment.
Appreciate that. Fine, you don't want to know? It's fine. 16 was cool. Avery, you're up.
I can't say.
How old are you?
Oh, I'm 16.
She's like, I don't know. Okay, you're 16.
I can't say 16.
What?
No, say a different one.
Okay, 15.
Well, no, she.
But what if
If that's your
16 is her
favorite
favorite age? That's not fair.
Has it
and
been
I
your
have
favorite?
a reason. I have a reason.
Well, JD said we're not allowed to share our reasons.
Oh my God,
so.
JD.
Well, I just was curious because you were
Kidding.
kind of like elaborating a lot, and I was
Oh
like,
my gosh. I just thought
I
it was
like
cool. You have a little
16.
freedom, but your mom
You
still
like
makes
16,
dinner.
why?
Okay.
Because I feel like, I was thinking about this. I feel like a lot of the times teenagers kind of like overcomplicate like being a teenager, but it's actually like so simple. I feel like these are like,
Wow, such
these are like the
wisdom.
best
Okay,
years
okay.
of our lives.
Okay.
And you know, I
Dang.
think we like overcomplicate and like, oh my God,
Wow.
teenager being so hard. But it's actually like we have it pretty
if
easy.
you think being a teenager is hard, wow.
well,
But
okay,
now
I feel
you-
like that's
That's
the
the thing.
stereotype.
I know, yeah,
Like,
like-
oh my
I'm gonna fight
God,
for
Just
you.
wait.
Such a teenage
Just wait. Maybe we
year.
can dive into that more later.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Ooh,
Dope.
I like that. I like that, JD.
All right. By birth certificate, I am 26, but
What?
mentally, probably like 4.
Yeah, yeah.
So, Marco, same.
same.
And then like energy-wise, probably like 12.
Wait, I didn't know we had all
yeah.
these layers here.
Hey, you got to elaborate, and I'm just
Fair,
explaining.
fair.
So that no one thinks I'm actually like a legit 26-year-old, because I'm not. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Just
fair.
by birth certificate. So,
Oh, yeah, that
anyways,
makes sense.
my favorite age though is probably, I don't know, probably like 2, because you don't have to do anything, right? You just like had no responsibility.
Terrible
like,
twos.
Terrible twos. What?
Yeah,
That's a thing.
Terrible twos aren't a thing.
What?
First of all, how would any of you know?
Because
No, seriously, like I've had 4 kids.
Yeah,
and none
and
of
they
them
all
were
had
terrible.
terrible twos.
No, none of them were
I
terrible
remember
twos.
them
what
as
is
two.
that?
Terrible 3s.
I've never even heard of that.
No, terrific 2s, terrible 3s.
Oh.
2's my favorite age.
What?
2's the best.
So,
Too bad you didn't
You
know.
were right.
They're teething.
2 was the best.
Oh my
They tease at
gosh.
two.
You can't even remember
cranky.
two.
okay, wow, sick.
I'm just saying, how do you know that's your favorite?
Because I just explained it.
Don't even
Okay,
remember.
What do you mean?
Avery,
I remember being
I
two.
know what
2
being a
years old.
2-year-old
I feel
is
backed up by
like.
Avery right
I
now.
remember
But what
being
about
2.
your experience?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't have to remember it because there was nothing that I was like having to do.
That's a good point. That's
Am I right, guys?
It's true.
Thanks.
All right, Brandon.
Thanks, Roman.
What about you? How old are you?
31.
Nice.
No, what?
Yeah.
Ew.
31?
That's literally cap.
I
like
think
my
you have
cat?
it backwards. I think you're 13.
Yeah, I'm 13.
Nice.
Oh my
What?
god.
Okay, Joss, you can't just steal my joke.
Yeah.
Honestly, like you literally said it 2 seconds
She
after I
can do
did.
whatever she wants.
Added the emphasis.
You literally said it 2 seconds after me.
2
So
seconds.
like the inauthenticity of it. Oh my God.
Lordy.
Wow.
Wow.
So, listen, 31. I feel like my favorite age was probably 17.
Ooh.
I don't know why, to be honest.
that when you
People
got
say
saved?
that.
Dancing Queen.
No, I was not saved at 17.
did you hear
yeah,
Avery?
I was actually going to say Dancing Queen.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just had
Wait,
fun
why?
at 17, and then it kind of went downhill there for a minute after that.
Oh,
Okay.
And then
Oh,
I got
gosh.
saved again. Like, I got born again, and again after that. So, yeah, 17 was a blast.
Question on
Loved
that.
it, yeah.
How do you know if you're going to heaven?
Whoa.
Well, okay. Let's. You and I had
I
this
was
conversation
gonna
this
say,
morning,
Brandon, are we
and
gonna go there
I
right
was
now?
telling her that if you
Wait.
lie, you go to hell. So I got it. I'm
I was
not
like, I'm
31.
sorry, what?
I'm 35.
Oh.
So
Wow, that was
let's
just
back
the-
up a second.
He literally earlier today, he's like,
Lord.
okay, wait, really quick, super quick. EJ today said something like that wasn't
EJ's 5,
true.
by the
He's
way.
like, he tells me he's 6 when he's really 5, and Brandon goes, "Don't lie, liars go to hell." Revelation 21:8, and I was like,
No, this
I'm
is true.
sorry,
And then I'm like,
what?
Andrea, look it up and read it to him.
And
so
I
she
did, and I was like, liars are in the pit of the fire. Like I was like, I don't think this is what we should be teaching.
Wow, you
EJ.
contributed to that.
I was feeling. I was
No,
feeling
I
the.
fought him, and
I
we
was
got in a
feeling
fight.
Yeah, I was feeling the convincing of the Holy Spirit there to tell you guys
Oh
the
my
truth.
gosh.
I'm 35, but
Well, I just was asking because you said you were born again.
And again.
And I was just wondering, like, do I need to be born again?
No.
I'm getting
you're,
a little-
you're
I'm
a great
okay?
kid. You're good, man.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, you're good.
Sweet.
I had to keep getting born again because I didn't have PGD in my life at that time, so I didn't understand the Bible good enough. But no, man, you say the prayer. You're good with Jesus.
Okay. I have a
Amen.
question.
Yeah.
Avery, this one's not as much for you, but feel free to explain as well. But we all
Okay,
kind of know you.
Me too. Yeah.
What
sweet.
were you guys like as teens? Like if you could describe yourself in a couple words.
I'm just kidding. You were asking them. I was joking. I was
Oh,
trolling.
I'm asking you, both of
I
you.
thought you were asking them too.
No.
Well,
I
she
already
is a
know what
teen, so
Avery's
that wouldn't
like.
make
I'm
sense.
asking you guys.
What were you like as a teen?
Yeah, it's
I was
like
so
I can
bad.
tell you what Avery's like as a teenager.
She's a punk.
He's a
That's what
hater.
she's like.
He's a hater.
All right.
I like Avery as a teen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You answer that first. What were you like?
Oh,
I remember
well,
what you were like, but you answer it.
Yeah.
Okay, this is embarrassing, guys.
Spill the tea, am I right?
Okay, no, Jocelyn just said tell it, and I'm not gonna tell it now. Just because she said that.
Jocelyn, no, that's
I'm just
fine.
kidding.
She's,
All
Tell the
right.
truth.
she's hyping us up.
This is embarrassing. So whatever. But you guys love me, right? Right?
Totally.
Sophia.
That was
Carla?
really convincing, you guys. You
Jake?
love JD, right?
Abe. Anyone know High School Musical?
Yeah.
I like the responses by that.
Yeah, that was actually good.
So I tried to act like I tried to act like Zac Efron from High School Musical as a teenager.
That is
gosh.
so accurate.
Yeah.
No,
don't
is
give me
so
that look,
accurate.
bruh.
Bet
Don't give me
on
that
it,
look.
bet on
That
it,
is-
bet
You're
on
literally
it.
a spaz.
on me.
So
What is
so
this?
accurate.
I'm gonna leave.
No, stay, Avery. I will always be here for you, okay?
that's awesome.
See, this is a real leader right here.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's a real leader
Yeah,
right there.
it's a
Hey,
real
I'm
leader.
not even gonna disagree with you. You know.
Oh my
I'm just trusting
gosh.
Jesus.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
What's your answer?
Oh man, I was great. And no, seriously, I was.
All right, we're done here. Let's wrap this up.
No, I was an awesome teenager until after that 17 point.
Are you
and then
serious?
I was like, I wasn't a good person for a minute. And then I was just like too emotional and too emo.
Write that
and then
down,
I
guys.
started
Write
the
that down.
He was
band and
so
all this.
emo.
And then just yeah. But I was like polar opposites. Like from 12 to 17, I was like
crazy.
Bible boy, lead people to Jesus,
Yeah.
love
That's my
Jesus.
favorite
lead
nickname of Brandon.
And then I was just like the dark side kicked in.
Whoa. Which side are you on now?
I'm somewhere in between. Yeah.
I'm
a little bit of
kidding.
both.
Oh my gosh. Wow, guys, that's actually pretty interesting. Avery, what do you think you're like as a teen?
I think I'm like lit, crazy.
Oh my
Wow.
god. All right, good description.
I think you have it like you have a little bit of an advantage, right? Because you got a leader like Andrea.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Actually,
So you're kind of like a better,
Oh, yeah,
better teenager than
100%.
you would be, or like that we
100%.
were, because we didn't
No,
have
yeah.
like
That's-
decent
No,
leaders
my God.
in
That's
our lives.
a good way of looking at it.
But the
because-
other-
Like we grew up with Branden as our leader.
That's a good point.
You know,
And
so
that's
like you
why
have a
you
head
were like-
start. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no.
I'm just
No,
kidding.
Brandon was awesome.
Brandon's great.
No, you only had me for 1 year.
That's true.
You needed more of me.
Can't put it
needed
all
more
on
work,
him.
more time. It always takes time.
Okay.
Okay, what is one thing? Sorry, Avery. I'll come back for more questions for you.
No, do you want to just sit down?
No.
You don't have to be here.
No.
kidding.
I'm just curious. And actually, you could answer this too. But what is something that you wish someone would have told you as a teen? If you want to go, you can jump in, Avery. Don't let me hold you back, okay? I'm really sorry to keep limiting you.
I'll start.
Okay.
I wish someone would have told me to chill out.
Can you imagine something
Like, just like,
coming up to you like,
chill, bro.
out.
You need some chill. No, but for real, because like I was stressing, you know, and just like in my head in a lot of ways.
That's cool.
And I just wish someone would have been like, hey, chill out. Like
Like it's gonna be
like
okay.
enjoy, like kick back. Like kind of like what you said, like teenage years are way
Yeah.
easier than we make them. And like, you know, a bad breakup at 17 and all of a sudden my whole world's falling apart.
That's
Like,
real.
Like
Wow.
really? Like not that big of a deal. Like
Yeah.
she wasn't
Yeah.
even that cool, you know, or good looking. Like my wife's better
Honestly.
looking.
Nelly.
Like
Oh,
chill.
yeah,
Nelly! Love you,
Drop
Nelly.
that one.
Good things come to those that wait.
Yeah, like just chill.
Yeah.
Like
Finds a wife,
relax.
finds a good
Finds
thing.
a good
Oh.
thing. Amen. No, but yeah. So just like chill, wait. It's gonna be okay. Life's gonna work out.
Oh my gosh,
Like
that's
just give
amazing.
it some time. Being emotional as a teenager is okay. Like you're gonna get your emotions in check, your mind in check. So just chill.
All right, cool. I like that. JD,
Yeah,
anything?
So chill. All of you, chill.
Was that good, Jocelyn?
Jocelyn, I'm just telling you to chill right now. Because
Yeah.
no one told me, so I'm
Relax.
telling you to chill. Just
I'm
chill.
dead.
Dang, there's like so many things. By the way, is that our countdown?
Yeah, keep going.
We have 2
Yeah.
minutes left.
Yeah.
Come on,
Wow.
Gina. We can't get a
2
little bit more
minutes on the
time,
clock.
Gina?
2-minute warning.
Wow.
2-minute warning.
Okay, something I wish that, well, there's so many things I wish people would tell me when I was a teenager and still
yeah.
today. No, but I think
I can
one
tell you
thing
things.
would be like, it's so important to not do life alone.
Yeah.
Like
that's
it's so
good.
important to have
good.
like a good community of people that are like going on the right track that like that you can surround yourself with, because I think sometimes our pride makes us think that like we got it and
Yeah.
we're okay and we don't
That's
need
true.
to open up, we don't need to like expose our problems, our issues or whatever. Not that we need to be like, I'm a sinner.
Yeah.
Like not that at all. But I think like there's so much power in having people around you
Yeah.
that are going in the right direction.
Yeah,
You know, and
that's so
so
true.
if you hang around people that are going in the wrong direction, obviously we know what's going to happen there. But if you're not even around people that are going anywhere at all, like you could avoid people that are in the wrong direction, but you could also avoid people in general
Yeah.
and just think that you're good by yourself with your family or whatever. But like you need people, whether it's a mentor, a leader, or
Yeah,
a
that's so
friend,
true.
a really good friend that can keep you accountable, can like hit you up, like, hey, like come to church with me, etc. So
That's so good.
kind of need that.
Dang, I love that. No, that's really good. And even
Yeah.
just to like, even share things that like you're learning. Like it doesn't even have to be like you have these massive problems, but just like just have friends, leaders, people that you process with. It's so cool. Okay, so what is something, do you guys have, and all three of you, maybe you could, I don't know if you want to jump in. What is something that someone told you as a teen that did encourage you? Like a moment where it was like a good, like this actually helped you go in the right direction. What was that?
Yeah, Avery, why don't you share?
I think for me, Branden, I think I heard him say this for the first time when I was in like 8th grade maybe, but he said, show me your, and this kind of goes along with what JD was saying, but show me your friends, I'll show you your future.
Yeah.
And that's so important because for me, it's like I was like, when I was in 8th grade, I was so optimistic, and I thought, you know, I can help these people, like, they're, you know, doing the wrong thing, but maybe I can be a good influence on them, blah, blah. But in actuality, they were really just bringing me down, and it wasn't helping me grow anything. And
That's
so when he said that, it really implemented on me that if I'm gonna try and help these friends or friends that I have, it's not gonna get me anywhere. It's not gonna help me grow. It's not gonna help them grow. They're not willing to grow, so I'm not gonna drag myself. And it sounds, you know, like, you know, drag yourself down. But I don't want to drag myself down on, like, you know, when they're not willing to, you know, get help.
That's awesome. Dang.
What would
Shout out,
your
Branden.
answer be?
My answer, I think I remember someone telling me to, like, during worship, I remember someone telling me, like, be confident in who I've made you to be, like, in who God's made you to be.
Yeah.
And that, once again, sounds so simple.
Good.
You guys are like, yeah, I've heard that before. But, like, I think it makes a difference when, like, obviously we are living different. Like, you're living different than other teens your age, maybe, you know, and maybe you're not, but, like, for the most part, we have a reason to do that. And I think people like, you guys are sometimes, or I was worried about, like, what other people thought of me, or like, oh my gosh. But when you're, like, confident in who you are and you don't really care, it makes everything so much easier, and you're more willing to follow where God calls you to go, you know? Like, you're like, I know who I am, I know what I'm gonna do, and if people are like, oh, come do this, and, like, try to tempt you, it's like, it's easy. Like, no, thanks, I'm good.
No,
you know, like,
sure.
you can just kind of stay on your path and your course and just be confident in who God made you to be right now in this season.
Yeah.
So I have an answer. I have a
Yeah.
thought from me personally, because the reality is a lot of you guys that are here, and we're not gonna be here talking the whole night, so don't worry,
Yeah.
don't fall asleep. But the reality is you guys chose to be here because you get this. You understand this concept of being around the right people, surrounding yourself with the right people, all of that stuff, and that's awesome. And especially a lot of you guys are part of Champions Club, which is so great.
Seriously, it's
awesome.
But something that someone like told me, or I mean, a lot of people, but mainly the Bible, something that I've stuck by, and I really want to encourage us with this tonight specifically, is draw near to God and He'll draw near to you.
That's good.
Were you going to
Stop
say that?
that.
Were you going to say that?
Dude, it's literally on my phone.
No way.
This is crazy. I looked this up on the way here.
Zoom.
James 4:8.
Yep.
Let's
I
go.
looked it up on the way here because
I
that was
love
like
it.
what was on my. That's crazy. We didn't talk about
awesome.
any of this,
No,
and that
it's
just
really
tripped
good.
me out. That was huge on my heart to
That's
say.
so
Thank you
great.
for saying that.
Yeah,
and
well,
leaning into the Holy
we
Spirit.
can expound on that because
Yeah, please.
So just to clarify, like, Champions Club is an opportunity to, like, have fun,
Yeah.
you know, grow closer together, you know, step out of your comfort zone a little bit, all of that stuff. Revive is meant to have an encounter with Jesus and to become more confident and strengthened in your faith so that you carry that spirit of revival, you carry that spirit of championship to your peers, to your family,
It's huge.
and you can
Good.
spread that, and we can I don't know if you noticed, but, like, there's empty chairs in here for a reason, because there are friends that we have and students that we know that should be here that aren't. Okay, so, like, let's just be real and honest for a quick second, because this is a really intimate group, and for everyone that's watching on YouTube and that you guys are part, you know this to be true as well, that there are friends that we see, or even just students, peers that we see at school, and maybe you're not consciously thinking of it, but if you were to take a second to think about it, you would say, hey, that person would really benefit from being in a church, would really benefit from being at youth, because this is you guys talking. I know what it's like being at youth and what I get out of it, and I leave encouraged. They could get that too. They could experience that too.
Yeah.
So the whole purpose of this is, like, us gathering, is to draw near to God, because we, as human beings, as individuals, as champions, we have to initiate that step of encounter, because God, the reality is, and I don't want to rant too long, so stop me when it's getting too crazy, but the reality is God is, like, he's like present, and he's waiting to know who's open and who's ready to be used. So he's not, like, distant, and then like when you say, like, oh God, like, you know, like, come into the room and then he's like, oh, someone's calling me. Maybe I should check it out. He's already here.
Yeah.
And he's waiting for you to open up your own heart. And then he has this this storage of like gifting, of revelation, of confidence,
That's awesome.
of hope, of peace that he's ready to instill into your heart and into your soul when you draw near to him, you know? And so that's what we're here to do tonight. And so maybe you're sitting here thinking, yeah, like I know all this stuff. I'm a pretty good kid. Like I have, I have a good life. I have a good setup, whatever. But, we have the opportunity to draw near to Jesus tonight.
Totally.
And that's what we're going to do. And so we just kind of wanted to set the tone for that because the worship team is going to lead us in worship. We haven't even done worship yet, but we wanted to chat about this first so that we don't go into worship blindly and just kind of see it as like, oh, like, yeah, cool. Like, Sophia, like she dyed her hair. She's cool, whatever.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hey,
You are
true.
cool.
Yeah, and not to
but yeah,
get just
go ahead.
in a rut of everyone look at me real quick. Give me like 5 seconds of your attention real quick. Like, check this out. If you get in the rut of just going to church and it's like, hey, we're going to sing a couple songs and then we're going to hear a message and then we're going to pray and we're going to go home. And like, you just kind of know what's going to happen and then you miss out on what's going to happen.
That's so true.
Right? But so tonight it's a little different. Like you showed up and oh my God, it's backwards. Why are they talking first? That's not what we do at church. They're messing with things. No, but like JD said, we wanted to set up a moment of, hey, this is why we do what we do. And as the worship team comes up and starts flowing, getting ready to lead us, go ahead and jump up here. You can do this at home too. Like you can have a personal encounter with Jesus. You don't have to come to church to have an encounter with Jesus. But the purpose of a night like tonight, Revive, where we're going to gather up here, whoever's here, we're going to gather at the altar and we're going to worship and we're going to lift our hands and we're going to expect a touch from God and he's going to draw near to us because we're drawing near to him. Like that can happen at home too, but maybe you need to learn how to do that. And so corporately, when we gather together, we're learning how to encounter God together. And for those of you who've ever been to one of our camps or one of our retreats, like obviously heaven comes to earth and that happens, right? You experience God because we draw close to him, but that can happen tonight for you. All we got to do tonight, if I can just get everyone's attention, all you got to do tonight is just lean in. All you got to do is expect. That's about it. There's not like anything else. Like when you go to get saved, it's believe in your heart, confess with your mouth. What are we going to do when we worship? We're just going to believe in our heart, and we're going to confess with our mouths, and boom, God shows up. Yeah. So let's be expectant of that.
I love that because no matter what age you guys are, and no matter how secure or confident you feel in your faith and your relationship with Jesus, the reality is you could leave tonight, and it could just be an ordinary night. And it could just be like, oh, I hung out with my friends, I ate candy, and then we went to McDonald's, cool. And that's great. But what if there's something that you've been asking for and there's something that you've been needing in your life, or there's a problem going on at home, or maybe you're really struggling with insecurity, or maybe you're really struggling with doubt or confusion, and you feel like you're alone. You feel like no one's understanding you, or you feel like you have something inside of you, but you don't know how to like reveal that or get that out and how to truly become, who you're meant to become. That's what happens in worship. That's what happens when we draw near to Jesus. He gives us the answers. He gives us the solution. He gives us his presence. He gives us his peace. Yeah. And so let's not waste this opportunity that we have. Let's not just kind of be too cool and all that stuff. Like let's actually, like what Brandon's saying, let's lean in, because there's a difference between leaving and having an ordinary night and then leaving changed and more confident, more secure. And if you really lean in, you press in, you'd be surprised how easy it is to be used by Jesus. It's not like this life commitment that's like, oh, like anytime my mouth is open, it's only going to be Jesus. It's only going to be Christian talk. No, like we get to be used by God in relevant conversations, just by being a friend, just by being a peer, just by being there for someone, by understanding like what God has for us. And that comes when you guys initiate that and when you're leaning in, when you're pressing in.